Right, big update. All the bags have been shipped out. It is a crazy feeling that some of you have already got them. So the US customers should already have them, and then non-US customers, they've all been shipped out yesterday. Like, it's just crazy to feel like I'm at this stage where people are getting the bag, I'm getting so much support. There have been a few quality control issues. That's been the most frustrating thing. That I wrote it in a Reddit post, but just to reinforce it, I don't know if my supplier like rushed production because I asked them like how quickly can you produce the 400 bags for the US pre-orders. So I don't know if that meant that they kind of just rushed through because they said like we can have it done by April 20th. So I don't know if that like rushed them. But there's just been a few like small errors, like just loose stitching or things. It's just frustrating, like hearing that. Someone mentioned on Reddit, they said like you can't really expect to have the same quality control as someone like a bigger brand. And maybe that's me like expecting too much. I do get that, but I feel like those things should be spotted, and that's where like my learning going forward is I'm going to hire a third-party company to carry out the quality control. I was under the impression that my logistics company could do that before shipping out the bags, but because there's so many elements to like check and make sure that they're okay, it's like a longer procedure and would require like a third-party company to check it and then send it to the logistics company. But some of the errors that I've seen, just loose stitching and in general, it's made me want to look at another supplier in China. So I'm sending the bag to another supplier in China that I'd initially spoken with, and in hindsight should have continued those conversations. But either way, I've sent them a bag and sort of see what sample they can come back with. Then the other thing I'm doing is I'm starting looking at suppliers in India. So I should also preface by saying I'm working on 20 different products at the same time. So like merino jacket, travel wallet, watch. I'm trying to sit in a full squat position right now, and it's incredibly difficult, but kind of enjoying the leg pump. Sorry, ignore the sprinkler going on. We put some new grass in the garden, so just need to water it and keep it hydrated. So I'm working on so many different products at the same time, so many merino wool items, merino jacket, merino hoodie, merino travel pants or trousers if you're from the UK, that have like, they're 97% merino wool, 3% elastane, so they should be like these Lululemon ABC pants where you can just stretch, but they're also formal. So yeah, just so many different items, and like packable day pack, packing cube, duffel bag, like so many different products, like just designed for one bag travel. They're all being made in China though, so that's the only element where I'm thinking in the back of my head, these tariffs, I don't know if they're going to get worse, nor do I know if they're going to get removed. But if they're not going to get removed, it's so high that it's really difficult. But again, I might do a similar thing to this bag where it's just like a crowdfunder, raise enough to hopefully be able to place the first minimum order quantity with the supplier, even though it's in China. But just to get you guys like using the products, like that's the most important thing to me. I just want one bag travelers to use the gear. So that's my focus. I think I don't know if I'm still in frame, but I've had to just sit down. It's that pump was crazy. But as far as manufacturing, so I've been speaking to all those suppliers in China. I've been working on making those samples in China. If the samples are great, I think I'm going to go ahead and launch because I want to get those products out there. And then it might be more of like a 6 to 12 month plan where I start to speak to suppliers in India. Ideally, I'd like to go to India as well, and I want to meet them in person and get a feel for like the type of products that I'm creating with them. So a lot is in the works, a lot is happening. It's all thanks to you. Like, this would not be possible. I would not be able to be doing this if you didn't believe in me and back me with this travel backpack. And I love this. Like, I'm going full steam ahead. It's non-stop, but I wouldn't want it any other way. And I say it every video, but I truly mean it. Thank you. Like, I love this. And going back to the quality control issues with the backpack, so those remaining bags that were shipped to my logistics company, I said, like, can we run a quality control check on them? And then they were like, what exactly do you want to quality control? And because I was getting emails from customers about different areas of the bag having a small issue, I was like, could you quality control like every area of the bag? And then they said like that would take too long. So I sent like 5 areas from different areas of the bag that customers had sent to me that had a small issue. And they said they can do it, but it would take like an extra couple days. So because I said early May shipping, I thought, let me just ship the bags out. If you have an issue with your bag, please reach out to me and I will do like whatever I need to do to make it right. If you're in the US, it's likely because of the tariffs, it will be easier if I could pay for you to go to like a seamstress, if it's like a loose stitch or something like that. But if you have an issue, please reach out to me. Like, my goal here is not to just ship out these bags and you're on your own. Like, I'm here to help in any way I possibly can. I'm sure you can appreciate I'm in sort of a difficult situation where I'm doing everything I can to try get this off the ground and make it work. But the last intention I have whatsoever is for you to get your product and you're like, there's a small problem. And I'm just like, sorry, I can't help you. That is not what I want to do whatsoever. So if you have an issue, reach out to me and I will help you. Like, I'll figure it out, whatever it is, just tell me and I'll help make it right. So yeah, like, that is the last thing I want, is if there's a problem for you to feel like, oh, what can I do now? It's just like, no, please reach out to me. So yeah. And then, yeah, so I'm working on all of those different products. I'm gonna have some like the travel shoes, they're like barefoot shoes. I'm just taking photographs of them and then I can make in the next video an actual video of them. I alluded to it in the previous videos. I don't know how much I actually said that I actually plan to start One Bag Traveling. So it's not just going to be just every week or two, just a garden chat where I'm just saying like, hey, here's an update, right? I basically was planning on continuing to work in my job and then travel on weekends and basically do like one bag travel on the weekend whilst I work in my full-time job to get this business off the ground. Unfortunately, like, my current role is like almost a 2-hour commute from where I live. So it's just really intense to kind of keep doing the full-time job and try work on this business, which is it's getting more intense as it goes on. So I basically decided to just go all in on this. And financially, I've been saving up for the past year, so that's my plan, is to just sort of live super frugally and minimally, which I already have been, but essentially do that whilst One Bag Traveling. So I booked a ticket to go to Koh Samui with one of my really close mates. He's a tour guide. He's been doing tours in Southeast Asia, so we're meeting up in Koh Samui, and we're going to go there for a month and train Muay Thai and eat healthy. And whilst I'm there, I'm of course going to be working on this business. So I'm going to be One Bag Traveling with the gear that I have and the samples that I've created, but equally I'm working like behind the scenes on, once I receive the additional samples, for example, if they're good and they're ready to go and I decide I'm going to launch it in China, then I'm going to send it to some of the YouTube creators that I worked with to review and then do a launch on them. I'm going to do a crowdfunding launch on my website just because of the hassle that it was to launch on Kickstarter and then transfer all the information to the online store. It's just so much easier if I just crowdfund directly on the website. But yeah, like, it's crazy. It's sort of a whirlwind of emotions because as I'm recording this video, today was my last day. Like, I've just got home from that almost 2-hour commute and I'm just like sitting here in the back of my garden with the sprinkler going on, and you know, you have those elements of doubt, like, should I have done that? But I just look at it as like, this is the moment. Like, I've been working so hard to get to this point, and I've been fortunate enough that I've had the belief of every one of you who's been watching this video and who supported me on the bag to go for this. Like, I want to make the perfect products for One Bag Travel, and I've been blessed to have been given that opportunity. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to just carry on moving forward, and I'm just grateful. Like, yeah, I'm so grateful, and I'm excited to go and do this. So I've booked a flight to go to Thailand at the end of this month. So I'm going to go meet up with my best mate there, and I'm going to keep recording videos. So of course, now that I've left the job, I'm going to have more time. So I'm going to be posting more updates. As far as between now and then, I'm going to the south of France with my family tomorrow, so this weekend. So I might record some content out there. I don't really want to force the content, especially because I'm just with my family. But I'm just going to be posting. I feel like I want to post things about the business and just like working on more products and actually one bag traveling. So there might be some more garden videos before I go to Thailand, but ideally I just want to get there and then just start documenting one bag traveling. And I don't know how perfect my setup will be off the bat, because I'm still working on making these like travel like sandals almost, and they haven't been made yet. So I've just got 2 pairs of barefoot travel shoes, and I might just one bag travel both of those. But anyway, before I go to Thailand, I'm going to make a video of my one bag travel setup that I'm going to Thailand with, because I know a lot of people are interested in like, what is your one bag setup? And I've responded to some people saying like it's always evolving, like I'm always changing the way that I view it in some ways, but I feel like now I'm at a point where I have a good grasp of the type of setup I want. But as I was saying, when I go to Thailand, it might not be perfect, and it will improve once I get more samples. But look, I'm on the journey, I'm learning. If you've had any problems with the bag, I'm sorry, reach out to me, I will sort it out. And yeah, again, just thank you. Like, thank you for letting me be on this journey, for joining me on this journey, and for giving me this opportunity to pursue making the perfect setup for one bag travel. Like, I love this, I'm blessed, I'm grateful, and I'm excited for what the future holds. And if you're watching this, like, just thank you. Like, this is just, this is awesome. So wherever you are, I won't keep you any longer. I need to go turn off that sprinkler. But yeah, we'll speak soon. Again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your bag. Thank you all so much for the support, and take care. I wish you all the best. Bye.